Yo guys, Theo here. 64 hours fasted now, almost to the minute. Feeling quite good, energetic, hunger coming and going now, but as you can tell, pretty energetic, more energetic than yesterday I think. Maybe the ketosis really hit now, and I do have a little more body fat than I've had in a while. So yeah, lots of fuel. You know, body fat is fuel when you don't eat. Yes, and as usual, we're starting the day out with the sauna here. Måste pausa lite mer va? Sådär ja. So what's going on here is that I'm training my dad and I will join in on his workout for a bit. Tre till. Sista. Snyggt. Ja, man måste förlänga det där. Sixty-eight hours fasted, 200 kilos. Okay, you guys, so yes, I trained my dad there and joined in on his workout, but so with low or moderate weights for me, because I'm still fasted, not training hard until tomorrow. But yes, a full body workout because, well, advanced trainees could do full body, but especially for people who don't train at that level, like less than 4 times per week, it's just super effective, most bang for your buck by a long shot. But so yes, I joined in on that, just pumped some blood into the muscles, pulled the 200 kilo deadlift as you saw there. Was not hard, was not difficult at all, but it's interesting with the fasting. I basically don't lose any strength if we're talking about maximums like that, but so most things I did was kind of low effort, like dumbbell presses and rows for back that with my dad's weight are very low for me. But at the end we did some arms and then I just pumped them out and not rest. Don't rest for that long, and you can just tell that in between the sets you lose so much reps, and there's a lot of lactic acid, a lot of burn. That's where you lose most, I think, when fasting, just endurance. So we have a couple of hours here or so left until I break the fast, a little like 4:45 or so, something like that. It's a shame I'm now coming in and it's always like this, you know. I've been feeling pretty good during this whole fast, but this day has been the best. And it's so typical, you know, that when you're starting to feel good, that's when it's time to break the fast. You know, of course I could extend it, and I would sometimes, but you know, now I have a plan. I'm working tomorrow. I want to get back to training in between my clients and another work shift, and yeah. But okay guys, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna make a very special pizza to break my fast. See you then. Okay guys, so I'm making a pizza here, and it's based off a low carb recipe, but I'll be having some carbs on the pizza. But the dough, the bottom of the pizza will be made of cheese. I use ricotta cheese. I used to use mozzarella, but I think this will work fine, and I like it because it's made from whey, and some eggs, some pizza, and you just stir this around here. Then you pour it out here, then you put it in the oven for a bit by its own at first, and then you take it out, put on the toppings and put it back in. So it looks kind of like that then. Frying some topping here, some steak cut into smaller pieces. And then you just pour out the dough, quote unquote, here and spread it out as good as you can. Okay, so when it's been in the oven on 200 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes, you take it out, let it cool down for a few minutes, then you put that tomato paste on it and the toppings, which in my case is steak and potatoes and cheese. And then you put it in on 225 degrees for 5 to 10 minutes. And then you eat. So here's my very, very beautiful pizza, and it's going to be very nice to break the fast any minute now. And along with my pizza, I'm gonna have some pickles, some pickled salmon. That's why it looks so, I think you say pickled salmon, why it looks so red. And some orange juice. And without further ado. Okay, you guys, it's time for the first meal this year, on the 2nd of January. Zoom 5, 72 hours fasted, and yes, yeah, let's go. Always start with a pickle. My favorite thing to break the fast with. I like pickles always, but especially for breaking the fast. And so, living by myself, I make this situation, who cares? You just cut up pieces of the pizza, eat them, have some paper towels because it's gonna be a mess, probably. Last pickle. So good. Orange juice. Yeah, there's no sipping, in this situation. I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna eat a little. I have a little more steak and potatoes that didn't fit on the pizza. And for carbs, because I know this is still kind of low carb, but for carbs I got some apple, not cider, not juice, it's called must, apple must in Swedish. But it's very organic, it's just apples, pressed into this drink. So I'm gonna be sipping on that. I have a body showing up, that's why I'm a little in a hurry here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for carbs a lot. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's try my pizza here. I forgot the oregano, might have to add that on top now. It's good, but no steak in that bite. There we go. Yeah, I will add some oregano for sure. But yeah, you're not going to be with me for this whole eating. I think I dropped something. Very good. So I'll finish off here by reading my Instagram post I made about what I learned in 2020. I don't think it's great or anything, but it seems fitting with the New Year's fast and stuff. So, what I said was 2020, the year when the world turned into an actual South Park episode. For me personally, it was a year with some of the most beautiful moments of my life, but also some of the biggest challenges in a long time. Everything is temporary, something I even kept reminding myself of at the top. But even with that insight, it is not always possible to be fully prepared for what life has in store for you. You can always improve deepen your understanding, and be better prepared though. Don't let good times deceive you into taking happiness for granted, and don't let bad times deceive you into thinking things will never be better again. Do your best to let go of the past, stop worrying about the future, and embrace the present moment. Easier said than done, but keep working in that direction. Do what you gotta do when you gotta do it to get by. Keep working on yourself, and when you know what you want and what your purpose is in this life, never stop working towards that. Be kind to others, because you only have two choices in this life: being a force for good or being a force for evil. Value truth above all, and never let go of it, even when those around you believe the lie. Have faith that God loves you, and never doubt He has the perfect plan in store for you if you just let it unfold. That's what I'm taking with me from this year. So happy New Year, you guys! Thank you for fasting with me. Some are probably still fasting, some are beginning now. Some didn't start before New Year's, you know. So yeah, thank you for this time. If you liked the video and this whole thing, please like and subscribe to help me out. Press that little bell button, you get notification when I post stuff. And contact me through the links in the description if you want my coaching for building muscle, getting healthy, fasting, getting lean, all that stuff. Happy New Year, you guys.